Ready to rumble. What is up, guys? Nice to see everybody here. Bitcoin's doing things today. I'm all the way over here. Bitcoin's doing things today, guys. Pretty exciting. You probably noticed. New all-time high. Congratulations to those of you who celebrate. We got up to, where did we get up to today? Almost $112,000. Damn, 111,909 is what it reached on Coinbase, or somewhere approximately in that level. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Big move for Bitcoin. I want to talk about some of the charts, some of the big catalysts we're seeing right now. Exciting stuff going on in Bitcoin land. Okay, we got some altcoin news for you as well. Answering your questions, second half of the stream. We got a lot to cover. A lot to cover. Okay. Shout out everybody joining the chat. Sue, best moderator ever. Thank you so much. Jason, Joss, Planet Mofo, Mickle 911. Guys, welcome. Zach, I see you guys there. What is up? What is up? What is up? Creeker Monster. Guys, let's do it. So, first and foremost, the price of Bitcoin. Frank from Ireland. What's up, man? Good morning. Look at that chart. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful move. Another one of these. Just look at how incredibly orderly the price action has been since the bottom here. Of course, we got a little double bottom there back at 74.5 and just grind up, consolidate sideways, smash up, consolidate sideways, smash up, consolidate sideways. Are we going to do a similar thing here? We have like a 10% pump. You know, we go from 104 to like 115 or something like that, and then just walk 'em bear from Singapore. Crypto Boom checking in from wait a second. Is that England? Is that an English flag? That's an English flag, right? Yeah. What up, man? What up? So, get distracted saying hello to everybody. Interesting breakout. Beautiful. We've been waiting for it. We've been talking about it. Here it is. Global M2 correlation remains undefeated. Look at that. Boom. Beautiful move. Beautiful move here by the cryptocurrency markets. Altcoins really lagging behind. We're kind of in that little moment right now where Bitcoin's kind of sucking the air out of the room and the altcoins aren't moving super hard yet. There's been some notable pumps today on a few coins, and obviously things like Solana and stuff doing fine. The dirty baby hippo coin is doing okay, stuff like that. Anyway, Planet Mofo, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. So, beautiful chart. Now, of course, keep in mind, we were threatening that bearish MACD daily crossover. Looks like we're grinding up for the next step now. Fantastic. So, MACD once again an uptrend. RSI, have a look here. RSI has once again got into the overbought territory around 76. Okay, so let's see how that goes here over the next few days. Cetus just got hacked. Oh, yeah. It's the, is that the DEX? Is that DEX or is that a lending market on SUI? I haven't heard about that. I didn't hear that news yet. That's terrible. If so, I hope that's very limited and not bad. I have not seen that news yet, so that's not good. Not good, guys. Anyway, now an overbought RSI does not mean the price is necessarily going to crash down immediately. Look, we got an overbought RSI in this move, and then we cooled for a week or two, right? Could see it happening here as well. Would not be surprised. Would not be surprised, guys. Okay. Now, Golden Cross. Nick from Coin Bureau. The Golden Cross is here. Now, I don't like using the 50 and 200-day simple moving averages. I ain't got time for simple moving averages. I got exponential moving averages, man. More recent price action. Better indicators in my opinion. That being said, the 50 and 200 SMA are like lagging AF indicators, okay? And as such, they really are good at defining a bigger trend, right? So, are you invested in Metaplanet? I do not own any Metaplanet. Not in any Japanese stock. Well, actually, I think I've got like a Japanese ETF with like $1,000 in it or something. I just bought as a bit of a lark one day. Anyway, Willy Woo. I've never seen flows into BTC coming in so smooth, man. Had a buddy back in Appalachia, back in America. I was back there. It's like 18, visited him. And him and his dad were cooking up some meth as you do in Western PA. You guys know how it is. And he's like, want to try some of this, man? I'm like, nah, dude, that's like not my vibe. It just makes you smooth, man. Smooth. Anyway, besides the point. I've never seen flows in a BTC coming in so smooth, says Willie Woods. Like institutions are dollar cost averaging in with billions. It is pretty damn impressive. We are just getting this relentless, steady, gargantuan bid into Bitcoin right now. Okay. It's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Crazy stuff, guys. And you can see it reflected in the charts. This is a chart of just steady, relentless, grinding bid for Bitcoin specifically. Okay. And look, the increased liquidity helps pump up our baby hippo coins and our fart coins and all that kind of stuff. But the reality is institutional money is coming for Bitcoin. Okay. The Tang, crypto orangutan. I say it right. Forest man. Price discovery 130K soon. I can jive on 130K. I'd say 150K is my target. Greg from the deep south, what up? Northeast PA here. Holy shit. Yeah. I grew up in Western Pennsylvania, so you know. I know. It's a very special place. Very special place. The old Appalachian ex-coal mining towns. Anyway, we're getting totally off topic here. 150K is my target. That's the 3.6 or the 2.618 line on the Fibonacci's, right? So I was drawing it from the previous market cycle peak to the bottom in 2022. That gives us around 150K. You know, let's just do the thing. Why don't we? Let's just put it on the screen, Lark. Stop talking about it. Put it on the screen here. Acting like I don't have the internet and charts in front of me. Let's go ahead here. Drop the Fibonacci bad boy on there. Bada bing, bada boom. Right there. So you can see it comes in around 154. It's not bad. Not bad if we hit it. That will be a next local target, local peak target. Okay, so it's good. It's good. 130, you know what? If that orange monkey, ape, he's an ape, not a monkey, okay? Is it monkeys have tails and apes don't? Is that the difference? Anyway, the orange ape says 130. I'll take that too. That's fine. Bitcoin has just entered the thrill according to the Scalping Pro. It's very interesting overlaying that with the current price of Bitcoin, isn't it? Yeah, it's just an idea here, right? I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but kind of think back to the way things have gone. Yeah. I live in the Allegheny Mountains in Virginia. The Alleghenies are the longest range in the Appalachian Mountains. I run from North Carolina. Yeah, my dad lives in just in western New York, right where the Allegheny River runs through and stuff like that. Very beautiful place. Beautiful mountains up in there. Anyway, again, we're getting totally off topic here. Totally off topic, guys. Anyway, besides the point. Appalachian Mountains, very beautiful place. Very beautiful place. A very hard hit place, but a very beautiful place regardless. Mags's chart here is putting us up to 300,000 some dollars, or yeah, we'll see. 250K, I think, remains like a relatively logical bull target. 180K wouldn't surprise me either. 300K, screw it. Why not? I'll take that. Guys, we're trading the markets. I know you're trading the markets. You want a great exchange to trade on. That place is called BitUnix. I'm doing most of my trading over here these days. I still do some things on some other exchanges, but a lot of my futures trading I'm doing over here on BitUnix these days. No KYC, no VPN. Means it doesn't matter where you live. You can use BitUnix. It's pretty cool, right? You'll get $10 as a sign-up bonus. You'll get $400 in deposit bonuses that you need to deposit $2,000 for that. So it's $500, you get $100 back. $1,000, you get $200 back. $2,000, you get $400 back. Pretty cool deal. And $2,000 up to, again, in trading bonuses. So the more you trade, the more you earn. Pretty cool. Go check it out. Link down below. So we had some stuff happen yesterday with the bond market, and we'll dive into that a little more here in a second. But Wolf of Wall Street's laying this out. Bitcoin's up $3,000 on a day that the stock market dipped, the dollar was down, and yields spiked. Bitcoin for the win, man. Bitcoin for the win. Let's go. I'm each sharing this one here. If you're wondering why stocks all just went down at once, we just had a horrible bond auction in the United States for our 20-year treasuries. Because of the lack of bidders, it caused the 20-year bond yield to surge to 5.11%. Credit market is screaming for help. Bonds are not doing well right now. Bonds are having a big problem. Quantum said, I put in 2010. No bonus. Quantum, did you check your rewards thing? But also, I think it comes at the end of the promotion period. So check back in a few days. The promotion period for this ends on the 1st of June. Let me see. Let me see. I think it has some of the exact terms down here. Must activate. So go check. There's a rewards hub or like campaign center. Go check it out. You should find the details in there. Yeah. So if you deposited $2,000, the $400 bonus should happen, but you have to go claim it. Okay. So look around, go claim it. It's there for you. Anyway, it's getting distracted. Cetus guy. I know. I just heard about that. I haven't heard the everything that's gone on with it yet. But anyway. So bond situation. Sorry, I get distracted by the chat. Bond situation. If you're wondering why stocks all just went down. So this is not good. A bad bond at auction means that people are losing faith in the U.S. government debt. Okay? Not great. The fact that they had a 20-year bond auction that didn't go well. Now, the thing is now that the Treasury is going to have to step in and the Fed's going to have to step in, and they're both going to start to come together and start pulling the little levers in the background, not doing quantitative easing, but doing enough in the background to smooth things out, man. Getting some Pennsylvania meth here, just keeping it smooth, baby. Get Jerome Powell to go to Pennsylvania. He'll come back and have a different tune, man. Anyway, Bitcoin didn't give a shit about any of that bond dysfunction. In fact, Bitcoin pumped to a new all-time high, which is perfect. Heidi, blockchain chick, shout out. Great channel, by the way. Great channel if you haven't seen any of Heidi's content. She says all-time high, but the masses still aren't here. It's crazy, actually. The quietest it's ever been on the timeline for an all-time high pump like this. It's absolutely bonkers nuts stuff. Really. Bitcoin just hit 111. Nobody cares. That's crazy, man. And of course, the Coinbase app ranking very much proves that. Coinbase apps at 288 now. It climbed up 10 from yesterday. But it's number 22 in finance apps, number 280 out of all apps. Retail is not here. Retail's not here right now. Okay. Sui going down. Not great. Sui has been hacked. The CS protocol in Sui has been hacked, causing panic within the Sui community. I can imagine. We'll go and look at that story here in a few minutes, guys. But I'll get through all this stuff first, then we'll come back to the Cetus hack. Again, I haven't heard you guys. First one's telling me about, first time hearing it here. Retail's not here though. We've not seen anything really from retail. It's just institutions just slow grinding, grabbing giant amounts of Bitcoin. Crypto natives playing some games here and there, basically taking each other's money, player versus player, money flowing back and forth. We haven't seen any giant influx of retail, which means that the best parts of this market cycle have not even happened yet. Now you're thinking, oh, Balarka, all this stuff. You know, we've had some little mini pumps. Okay. If you call early 2024 or the few weeks to the late 2024, like the market cycle, no. This is still primed for extreme moves in this market. Okay. Texas passed the strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. It just has to be signed by the governor now. Great effing news. This is super awesome. Now, Texas is the 8th biggest economy in the world or something like that. This is the equivalent of like France or someone like that passing a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. This is big trucking news, guys. Seriously. Go Texas. Well, governor better sign. I'm sure the governor's going to sign. I think Texas is a very, very pro-Bitcoin place overall. So great news. Mike Novogratz says sovereign wealth funds are eyeing Bitcoin. He says, I've had a conversation with heads of large funds who said, if America's buying Bitcoin, we're buying Bitcoin. The FOMO is real. I told you guys, the strategic Bitcoin reserve stuff is the shot heard around the financial world. America as the strategic Bitcoin reserve. And I'm guessing that Howard Lutnick is already pulling the levers in the background trying to get Bitcoin into that strategic reserve. There's probably a reason why they haven't told us how much Bitcoin they have yet. Remember, they were going to do an audit and tell us how much Bitcoin they had like 2 months ago. We never got that, did we? Anyway, it's coming. It's coming. Boldianitis, hold on. So I put $1,000 in Bitcoin today. If Bitcoin goes to 222K, I make $1,000. Yep. Yep. Nobody's going to get rich. It's an interesting stage for Bitcoin right now. Think about it. For Bitcoin to get 100% move from here up to that sort of, that'd be 222. It's a huge number. It's basically market cycle peak top projection, right? You get 100% return on your money. Not bad. Great if you're holding Bitcoin for a while. Not great as a proposition to be buying today necessarily. Now, if you're a long-term believer, okay, Bitcoin's going to $1 million and I can hold it for 10 years. Yeah, great. Get you 10x, right? Here's the thing though. Bitcoin goes to 200-some thousand dollars. Everything else is going to pump so damn hard. Be crazy. Bitcoin is the rising tide that will lift all boats in this market. The liquidity coming in is intense. This is from the Solana post. This is mentions on social media about particular coins. It's pretty interesting to see. Bitcoin, 153,000. Solana, of course, at number 2. Solana even. Ethereum, man. Solana even beats Ethereum on social mentions. Think about it. Think about it. It's worth a quarter as much as Ethereum. Beats on every single metric, even now, except like total value locked on chain. But now look at this. Social mentions as well. Cardano here at number 4. Surprise. Make it make sense, guys. I don't understand. Anyway, besides the point. Sui, of course, that makes sense. Everybody loves Sui. BNB. Caspa, is that Caspa's logo? I think so. Litecoin, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, you know, some of these make quite. Avalanche all the way down here. Tron. It's interesting. Interesting to see the kind of attention that some of these coins are getting versus others. Anyway, of course, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum. Cardano, the big bad boys here. Solana right now ran into resistance. We got up to 180. Okay, hit our area of price resistance. That's the line on the chart right here. I put my take profit order in, by the way, for Solana at $200. So from that 162 buy down here. Hopefully, of course, we get some continuation here on big alts if Bitcoin pulls back, especially. But let's see how we go over the next few days. But we see a breakout beyond 180 for Solana, and that's a good long position. So if you're sidelined on Solana, you want to get the next trade, I think a breakout over 180, keeping a stop loss kind of, you know, sort of like 175 or something like that with a target of 200 becomes a decent trade, in my opinion. FIFA signs a partnership with Avalanche to build its own blockchain. Good job. Good job. Caspa finality is a little faster than all of them. Like, well, you know, apparently nobody really cares all that much. But finality is good. Fast finality is good. There are a lot of super fast finality blockchains. It's an interesting conversation around finality because you kind of get to this sort of, remember, there's something about Mary and he picks up the hitchhiker and he's talking about like the 8-minute abs, man, 8-minute abs, better than 10-minute abs. Yeah. Heard you met with Annie from Trade Travel Chill. Very cool lady. I like Annie. She's very nice. Very, very cool lady. Go check out her channel, by the way, if you haven't. Check out Trade Travel Chill. Good channel. Good information. Nice, honest information, you know. Anyway, FIFA. So here's the deal. That's big news for Avalanche. You'd think that would pump the price of Avalanche like crazy. To an extent, we had a little bump there from $23 to $25. Man, I remember back in the day, you would have a news announcement like that. It'd be like 50%, man. Avalanche has been a massive underperformer this cycle. And I keep holding it because it's like, man, there's so much good stuff happening there. And the chart looks fine right now. Okay, higher highs, higher lows. It's all good. It's grinding up. Take out the 200-day EMA, past $25. But like, man, imagine if this had tracked along with Solana this cycle. It would be so much higher. So much higher. It's dramatically underperformed, and it has been pretty popular. It has been getting a lot of use. There has been exciting stuff happen. No one cares about the corrupt fee. Yeah, we all know the FIFA's corrupt, man, 100%. But it's a big partnership for a blockchain, right? So it's, good news, let's say. Anyway, speaking of Avalanche ecosystem stuff, talk about another one of my bags. So obviously, by the way, guys, I own like some Solana, not a huge amount of Solana right now. I own Avalanche, off the grid gun tokens, actually a pre-sale investor in off the grid, but bought a big bag on spot on Binance because I was looking like, holy crap, it's like super cheap right now. It's got to go up at some point, right? Jeez. Anyway, full disclosures as always for my portfolio down below. Right down here, you can go check it out. YouTube description, the pinned comment over on X. Also, risk savings investing in crypto is risky. You can literally lose all of your money. Anyway, off the grid, Cyberpunk Battle Royale from District 9 director Neil Blomkamp. Great movie, by the way, is launching on Steam next month. Oh, are you now? We're going to launch on Steam. Again, these are the kind of announcements that previously would have pumped coins like absolutely crazy. But basically, I like Gun. I think Gun's it's gonna absolutely pump when we get a little bit of risk on appetite for altcoins here. Okay, look, this has been basically in a range, sort of 4.5 cents up to around sort of 6.5 cents approximately. It's been basically stuck right here, so you can see right there. Now, this resolves itself in one of two ways. One, off the grid is a horrific failure and everything's bad and it breaks down out of the range, or we get into a bear market recession, bond markets explode, Japan explodes, I don't know, something really, really bad happens, we break down out of the range and we go to zero. The flip side is screw the doomer bears, markets pump, this thing breaks out of the range and goes much, much higher. Okay. The baby hippo coin took my money yesterday. Not very happy with that baby hippo. Trying to get it back today. Let's see what happens. Currently in profit on my Mudang trade. Meme coins, man. Some of the best stuff to trade in this market. They're so volatile, but in such big gains. Let's see how it goes. This triangle breakout pattern, I still think is incredibly valid. Could go much, much higher. The breakout target from this is like 40 cents, actually. So we'll see how it goes. I got my take profit in at 60 cents, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hope I don't get stopped out if Bitcoin turns around or anything like that. But yeah, right now, if we get that daily candle to confirm a close above this downtrend line, that could confirm the breakout here. Volume, not crazy on this move, which is a bit worrisome, honestly. I'd like to see better volume coming in here behind Mudang. But I guess the flip side is that the volume for those few days of the run were so intensely insane that it's kind of hard to compete with that. And we're still much higher volume than we were the day before the pump, right? So there's that to consider. Plus, once the price starts moving 10% or something like that, everybody starts then chasing the train, right? Pepe, similar situation. Breakout here from this bull pennant. It's a bull pennant. Uptrending market, big price pump, coil consolidation in a big triangle pattern. That's a bull pennant. We're breaking out from the top side of it. Let's see how it goes. If we can maintain that breakout, that would be fantastic. Target for me is around 0.019 or 0.000019 for those of you trading single Pepe coins, not trading Pepe 1000s. Anyway, Fart Coin had a night. I think, were we talking about this yesterday? Like if there's ever a time you want to bid on Fart Coin, it's literally here at the bottom of the channel and on the 20-day EMA. Well, look what happened. Bada bing, bada boom, up it goes. Pump. Bada bing, bada boom. It's pumping, guys. It's pumping. Fart Coin to the mother trucking moon, man. Let's go. Actually, the next upside target's over $2 on the upper end of the channel here. So whether that happens sooner or later, let's see. That requires, of course, risk on attitudes broadly to continue. Where are we at? SUI LP provider. Cetus seemed, liquidity pools are being completely drained. Meme coins are suffering the most. Man, it's so hard to trust any protocols anywhere in crypto. Really. It's just brutal. Brutal, man. DeFi is so... trade the crypto coins, man, and Look, I do a little bit of liquidity farming and stuff like that, but mostly try and get airdrops. Like I put some money in Momentum, right? It's another SUI-based protocol. Just farm the airdrop. Let's see what happens. But I don't like leaving huge amounts of like stable coins sitting in DeFi protocols for long periods of time. Makes me paranoid, man. What does Fartcoin say about our society? That society is more based than we believe it is. That they realize that the new paradigm of money is Fartcoin and that hot air rises. It's good there are so many base chads who understand this. By the way, guys, there's a link down below to our Discord if you want to check that out. It's pretty awesome. We're sharing charts, meme coins, all kinds of fun stuff there every day. You'll love it. Go check it out. Okay. He said, that's not the wrong one. Australian courts just ruled that crypto isn't an asset, so not subject to cap. If that's true, that's massive for Australians. Big win for Australia if that's the case. Oh, I guess we got to look at the SUI chart, don't we? Okay, let's bring up the SUI chart. SUI USD, and let's try to get some information here for you guys real quick about this Cetus hack. What? Oh man, it's bad. All SUI tokens just went to zero due to an apparent hack on Cetus caused you. I'll just bring up here. Let's see what the social media people are saying about Cetus right now. That's pretty bad. One of the biggest protocols, of course, on the platform here. Prices. Oh my gosh, SUI dipped down to 320, man. I guess if you had a market buy order and at that 50-day EMA, man. Oh man. You never, holy shit. Anyway, Cetus main LP provider DEX on SUI allegedly hacked. $11 million in SUI drained from the SUI USD pool. Most tokens down 75% as pools are emptied. Basically, all of the big SUI coins down bad. To everybody saying CS is hacked, team says the bug in the Oracle and is fixing the issue. I mean, if there's a bug in the Oracle, it's also not good. I guess, a lot of people are probably losing a lot of money in the panic. Here we go. Cetus not hacked. Bug in the Oracle. False alarm. Got a nice FUD entry. All right. Interesting. Apparently, Cetus not hacked. Potential bug in the Oracle. Swap my short into a long. Willing to risk some profits on the short. It's interesting. I guess we'll see if everybody's money is still there in a few minutes or not, huh? Pretty dramatic situation. I'm not sure exactly where the truth is going to lie in this. Apparently the team is saying it's not hacked, but it's an Oracle bug and everybody's money's still there. Still though, man, who the heck got to buy that? I knew I should have put some limit orders in for SUI. Every time you don't. It's every time you don't, isn't it? Yeah. What about Walrus? Did Walrus get hit by that? Probably. And if it did, it's probably already covered. But anyway, let's have a look here. No, Walrus actually barely moved. That's interesting. Cetus here. Oh man, 25 cents to 14 cents. Crazy. Well, hopefully that this is the truth and that it is just a bug and everybody's money's okay and that things pop back. Hopefully. Not good either way. Definitely a big shake in confidence. But let's hope everybody's money's okay. Dogecoin. Yeah, we can do a Dogecoin chart, man. I got what you need. Let's check it out. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Dogecoin. Oh, Dogecoin's looking really nice, actually. I haven't actually looked at the chart recently. Bro, talk about AVAX, please. We just talked about AVAX. Go back a few minutes in the chat. Dogecoin's actually looking really tight. Look at that bad boy. My man, hydrate to that. Beautiful. Come on, Dogecoin. Let's go. Look, beautiful chart overall. Breakout, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Retook the 20, the 50, the 200-day EMAs, and of course in the big move when all the meme coins moved pretty big. Broke out of the 200-day EMA, retested, very clean retest. Not like dirty ETH. Why do I even bother trying to trade ETH? I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like the Stockholm syndrome. I haven't bought any spot ETH, but I feel like just even wanting to trade ETH, it's like the Stockholm syndrome from Vitalik is just like sucking me back in. Look how much cleaner Dogecoin's trading, man. No dirty, filthy wicks all the way down here to screw up and take your stop loss and take your money. Oh no, Dogecoin just trading clean, man. It's beautiful. It's a good boy. Look at that. Of course, Dogecoin's the good boy. That's a beautiful chart, man. Nice breakout. Boom. Now, the next step here, that's the thing. If you missed the 200-day EMA retest, I've not been paying attention to Dogecoin, but if you missed that, then your next best bet is the breakout here beyond resistance, which is going to be at 25 cents. So right now we're kind of stuck in a nowhere zone, if you will. Now, maybe you can say, okay, look, there's this sort of downtrend here. We're breaking out of the downtrend. Sure. Again, you probably wouldn't have been in from 23 cents, but maybe you're not super late here. Still, though, I think probably the better bet is getting the 25 cent breakout and watching that go higher, or if you get another retest here of the 20 or yellow line 20-day EMA or the 200-day EMA around sort of 21 or 22 cents, that's probably going to be a pretty nice entry. And that would kind of line up with this downtrend line right here, which, if you came back here to 22 cents, that would be probably 20-day EMA, downtrend line, all that kind of stuff. But either that or watch for the 25 cent breakout beyond the previous resistance. Anyway, John, good call, man. Dogecoin chart looking great. Cetus hacked on Sui. Rumors of it. Yeah, we talked about the Cetus hack. I've not seen what's happened with USDC over there. Let me just see. I'm going to check Momentum Finance and see what they're... yeah, keep in mind, of course, the USDC is still worth 1 USDC. Is that not opening? There we go. I opened, then it closed, of course. That's what happened. Let me just see here with the prices are showing here. Well, it looks like USDC is fine currently. Do we have any stable coins here? Oh, here's Sui USDT. I want one of those. According to Momentum Finance, and if it really is an Oracle bug, as the team said, then fine. You can see here. By the way, I forgot to put it on screen. Here we go. Sui USDT is showing that USDC is not depegged. Okay. So could really just be an Oracle bug on Cetus, specifically Momentum Finance. Right here looks fine currently. They're not showing any depeg, and their oracles would pick that up if it was happening. Speaking of ETH, I have an ETH trade open, and it just gives me emotional trauma. Des, dude, I know exactly how you feel. It's like, why do I do this to myself? Why even trade ETH? I should cancel my ETH trade. I got an ETH trade for breakout, $2,700. You know what it probably does? Hit the breakout and just immediately dumps down. That's what it's going to do. Because Vitalik's just watching. Stinky baby hippo traders are stinky, wanting to take your stop loss too. I survived though. Baby hippo coin, man. Lark, would you ever perform stand up? I guess that's what this is. I don't know, man. Just have a good time hanging out with you guys. That's what I try to focus on. Let's have a good time. Let's hang out. Let's talk crypto coins. And if we can have a bit of fun, then let's do it. Check Pangu. On it. Let's do it. Pangu. I have rebought my bag of Pangu, by the way. Let's put that up on the screen here. It's been a pretty strong coin overall. It's been keeping up with the 20-day EMA. Had a few days kind of sitting here at 20-day EMA. I bought here yesterday, just above the 20-day EMA. Up already on that trade, yay for me, but I think this goes a lot higher personally. So I wouldn't sell this anything below its previous highs. Might even go higher than that. I mean, look, I guess the markets turn over and everything starts going to shit again. That's a different story, and I'll cut the loss. I'm not going to ride this back down to, you know, a third of a cent or some BS like that. But I missed my buy entry here by a fraction of a penny. I'm still pissed off about that. By literally a fraction of a penny. A fraction of a penny. Because the buy order was 0.006, right? So 0.6 of a cent. And it went down to 0.0061. God. Anyway, buy it for twice the price now. It's fine. Just have to put twice as much money in to buy the amount that I want to buy. It is what it is, guys. But I like Pangu. Chart's looking pretty decent so far. I mean, yeah, like a lot of stuff, we've had the MACD trending down for a few days, but a little bit of positive price action wash that out pretty quickly. I think as a meme coin / brand / cult, whatever that Pangu's got going, probably has some pretty decent vibe potential when the markets get adequately risk on, which we haven't really seen yet, despite the fact that Bitcoin's at $110,600. Steve, just sold all my BTC. The top is in. See you next cycle, buddy. Godspeed. Just picked up my first 10 million Pepe. Nice. I like Pepe. Swickley, Pennsylvania in the house. Where's Swickley? You guys have a nice bridge. That was an old classic. Oh, all right. Yes. By Coriopolis. Yes. Wait a second. Is that Swickley? Isn't that I'm trying to think here. Is that over there? Yeah, my grandma lived over in Gibsonia, which I'm sure you know exactly where that is. So just across the way there. But right there on the Coriopolis and stuff like that. Isn't that where all the old steel mills and stuff are? If that's the spot I'm thinking of, it's the other. Is that on the Ohio River, or is that on the Allegheny? I can't remember. I think that's where all the old steel mills are, isn't it? Pretty cool. I don't know if the old steel mills are still there, but pretty cool drive, nevertheless. Lark, I converted all my SUI to Litecoin. I can understand the logic. Litecoin's going to do good, man. Lark, you going to the Bitcoin conference? I am not. Too far to fly, man. You know, I've been invited to, I know, my hard life, right? But I've been invited to some yacht party across town. I'm just like, I don't even want to drive across town, you know? Like, I don't get me wrong. I understand the insane privilege. I get it. But still, I'm sure as hell not flying to Las Vegas, man. It's too far to fly, too much jet lag, too much time away from the kids. But my friend Maurizio from the Mr. M podcast, he's going. So if you're there at the conference, you got to say hi to him. He's a great guy. He'll love to meet you. Are you holding Hippo, the SUI coin? No, I'm not. SUI taking off. It'd be actually pretty hilarious if SUI just has like some wild revenge pump. Think we're hacked? Screw you. Higher. Let's go. That'd be hilarious, actually. I know it's up pretty significantly, but now you got to get over 420 or something like that to get the next spot. Is Trump coin pumping? I honestly don't keep an eye on that thing. It's one of those look back and go, gosh, I should have done things differently. It was like when did Trump come out? Trump came out was early Saturday morning, and I kind of, rolled out of bed and was like checking Twitter. It's like, oh, some Trump coin, probably a hack or some bullshit like that. And then came back a little bit later. I was like, oh no, it's the real deal. I was like, it's sad. It's probably not a big of a deal. It's Saturday. I'm just gonna, go and enjoy my life with the kids and stuff like that. Like, no, that's one of those days when you guys say, wife, I have to go lock in on the computer for a few hours and make us generational wealth. Didn't do it. Oh well. Yeah, Trump's having a little bit of a move today. Nothing too significant. Let me bring up the chart. Put the chart on the screen. Like, here it is, right here. Drop approximately there. So this is, let's say right around there is the sort of resistance. Coming into resistance right now, approximately. You break out here, and it probably has run higher. I think the Trump dinner, is that tonight? Is that tonight the Trump dinner is? either tonight or tomorrow, something like that. So the Trump coin holder dinner is happening. I don't know. A lot of unlocks coming for this thing. Not the biggest fan of the personality-based meme coins, not Trump specifically. If there's any personality meme coin to buy, it's going to be Trump coin, let's say. But overall, I'm not really a big fan of these personality coins. I'd rather buy a penguin or a frog or a dog. It's just more honest, man. We do trade memes. We got some meme trade setups from Sharon. Go watch my TEA video today. It's a bit late on those. They've already kind of had, they've already started to move a little bit, but Pepe Mudeng trades open right now. We love trade memes. They're some of the best beta plays to make in crypto. One or two more here, guys. We'll finish up. Pangu to the moon. Let's go. Any thoughts on the Peak Network? I own a little bit of Peak Network, not very much, but I own a little bit of Peak Network. Be nice to see it do better, get a little more attention. I think DeepIn's a great narrative for crypto, but a lot of altcoins are suffering right now. I mean, I know there's some of the meme coins and a few select layer ones like Sui have really popped off, but a lot of coins are really not getting a lot of attention right now. I think Peak's one of those that's kind of suffered, but they've got a lot of great partnerships. DeepIn's a hot sector. So I'm holding my bags for Peak right now. The temptation has been there to just sell it, just to consolidate more and have fewer things to watch in my basket. But I haven't done that yet. Can we check Sonic's chart? Sure, man. Let's have a check. Let's see what the Sonic USD is doing here. There we go. Is this the right? Oh, that's not. Is there a different one? That's not the right one. What is this? That's right. It's SUSDT. Okay, right. That's the one. Okay, hold on. Bring the right one up. It's just grinding, man. Just grinding. Of course, we don't have the full picture here because it's been rebranded, right? But so far, so good, let's say. It's just kind of moving sideways. Quite a few of the big tech altcoins, my Aptos bag, my Say bag, my Sonic bag, they're really not doing much right now. Meme coins have been better for trading. I've been trading meme coins. We like trading meme coins. My spot bags should probably be more in meme coins. I should probably have more money in spot meme coins, to be honest. Got 5 big layer 1 blockchains. I think they're all pretty good. Avalanche, IOTA, Sonic, Say, Aptos. But there's been relative underperformance with those layer ones. I should just dump it all and put it all in a fart coin, man. Boom, all in. It's probably a smarter play than you guys think. Anyway, besides the point, I still like Sonic. Still a big bag of this. Has not been performing super awesomely. Really failing to hold above the 20 and 50-day EMAs. I mean, it's not great price action, is it? I think there's a lot of hype about this a few months ago. A lot of hype can come back, but now we're going to get the airdrop pretty soon, about a month's time or so. It's going to bring a whole bunch of new supply to probably get insta-dumped on the market. And how much interest will there be post that airdrop? Yeah, that's another question, isn't it? Have you seen John McAfee coin? They have rendered him an AI and make him post on YouTube. That's sad. RIP to a legend. Let the man rest in peace. Do you still have that position for? Yeah, well, so as long as ETH hasn't randomly pumped up to that level. Oh, shit. I'll have to check and see if that got filled or not. I got to 2690 on Coinbase. Oh, let me see. That's a good question. Has that been filled? I don't think that's been filled. Looks like the order is still open. Yeah, my trigger order is still open for that. It didn't get filled. Didn't get filled. So yeah, I still have that $2,700 ETH buy order open. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, 45 minutes. We got to end the stream. Getting too long. Gosh darn it. I always have a good time talking to you guys. That's why these streams end up running 45 minutes every day. My target's like 30 minutes. I'm going to do it in 30 minutes. 30-minute stream, man. Never happens. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. You're awesome. I'll see you back tomorrow.